Welcome to the 2021 Changemaker Challenge Awards. We're here to celebrate you and everything you've done this year to foster change around the world. All of you. It's been amazing to see your creativity come to life. It's all about you showing up and promoting change. For all the ways you are helping to make the world better, we are here to celebrate you. Now, let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the 2021 Changemaker Challenge Awards. I'm your MC. I'm your host, Natasha Carrizoza. You can call me Natty. Natty, why are we here? We are here for you. You! We're here to celebrate you, your art, the changes that you've made in your communities. There's social justice issues that you're battling against, creating all of this wonderful change. And I am impressed. I have to say I'm impressed. Hats off to you. Round of applause, 2021 Changemakers. Love it. Now, I have so much energy, I don't even know if it's translating through the screen. I have so much energy. And one way that I ground myself is with words. That's my art. That is my gift to the world, if you would say. A gift to my world. And I've seen what you've done. I've seen you nominate teachers, community leaders, crossing guards. I've just seen it all. And I can't wait to see more. Now, someone who has seen it all and showed me music, books, art, and just created this vibe in my life and helped create this change maker that you see here is my mother. I want to honor her. If I could give her an award right now, if I could give her a Change Maker Challenge Award myself, it would be this poem. This poem is called 3600 Block of Willing. In the 3600 block of Willing Avenue, I watched Ma travel from stove to sink to refri to mesa preparing meals that any Mexican would, juro por Dios, never came from a black woman. Chuletas de puerco, arroz y pollo, fideo con limón, pozole, frijoles, lentejas, cualquier cosa, macarazlo. Religiously, she would rinse the smell of garlic and comino from her hands, baptized in the sink's cool water. Every 4 or 5 minutes, she would dry them in the brick red apron that was dusted in flour from the pork chops. And I sat on my brown bar stool. Its cracked vinyl crown pinched my thighs in the summertime when I sat too long, cutting and chopping cebolla, jalapeno, tomate, aguacate. El pico del gallo was loud, and so was Frankie Ruiz. When he sang, so did we. Pero lo dudo. Feet and fingers danced to the beat of the conga. Timbales and horns flooded the air, flirting with the sound of garlic frying. Outside, Mayo screamed at Pelos to run, "Córrele!" from Isaac, because he was the wind, and if he caught you, ya se acabó la cosa. Gordi Pana played in el piso jugando a game of marbles contra green army men. Daddy had shown the boys his game early one morning before beds made and faces washed, a game que jugaron en el DF. Before he, Chero, Chino, y Chavo got here, Daddy was now in the driveway con mis tíos, discussing the affairs of the roofing business. Back in the kitchen, Frankie was whispering when Ma threw the tortillas on the stove 4 and 5 at a time. They blackened and bubbled, the smell of burning cornfields. I set the table with blue and green plastic cups and forks and plates that didn't match. Ya estuvo. Ya llegó la hora. It was time to eat. And I danced inside, proud that this black woman, mi madre, showed me my heritage while dancing and making wide-eyed salsa in the 3600 block of Willing Avenue. What y'all think of that, Changemakers? Was it okay? Did it pass the Changemaker Challenge? So in the poetry world, you'll see me do this. We snap. This is an affirmation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It is truly an honor to be here. Even when I was doing that poem, I've had all of these thoughts about the magnitude of this event. It is quite impressive. I am so impressed with you. I keep saying thank you because that's all I got. Thank you for having me. I really want to check some art out right now. What do y'all think? Y'all want to check some art out? Now, if you didn't see it in the beginning, there was a rolling art show. Did you see it? I hope you did. A rolling art show, a submission, one submission from each team that submitted. It was so much beauty, so much creativity. It was fabulous. Don't worry about it if you didn't get to see it. You get another chance. At the end of the show, the rolling art show is coming back up, so don't miss your chance to see it. Give your colleagues and Changemakers some snaps and claps. It is fabulous. Now, speaking of fabulous, I want to introduce you to Art with a Purpose from Harmony Thoughts in Singapore. Can you believe it? A submission from Singapore? Where do they do that? In Singapore, duh, at the Changemaker Challenge Awards, Natty. I love it. What do y'all think? Changemaker Award. I see another one. I had to get them to give me the close-up. I got it right here. IB Service Learners, Murchison Middle School in my home state, Austin, Texas. Y'all check this out. Do you believe? Hey, I love it. Changemakers. Y'all give the artists, all of you, some snaps, claps, round of applause. 2021 Changemaker Challenge. This is why we are here. We're here to celebrate. Here to celebrate. And here to celebrate with us, a special gift from Students Rebuild. Y'all please give it up for the project manager, Leonetta Eliho. Thank you for being here, Leonetta.
Hello to all of you in our Students Rebuild family. As Natty mentioned, my name is Leonetta Eliho, and I work with an incredible team to lead Students Rebuild. For the last decade, Students Rebuild has stood for supporting young people all over the world to make art that makes a difference. In 2010, after the devastating Haiti earthquake, the vision for Students Rebuild was born. Our founder, Jackie Bezos, wanted to not only help the young people of Haiti who had experienced that devastating loss, but also wanted to support other young people like you all around the world to help as well. And help you did. Young people, maybe even some of you watching today, helped respond and rebuild 5 schools our first year. Each year since then, we have invited young people to take creative action on some of the world's most complex and significant issues, like ocean conservation, addressing racism and bias in our communities, providing access to clean water, and global hunger. And each and every year, you have responded. Over 1 million students like you have used your creativity to help make art that has fueled global change. When we launched the Changemaker Challenge last fall in September 2020, we knew that we needed a challenge like no other to match a year that has been like no other. We decided that this year we would celebrate and lift up those of you who make your communities and the world a bit better. This year you made awards to celebrate the changemakers in your life. You shared them with us. You posted them on social media, you mailed them to us, and you gave those awards that you made to others. And in doing so, you brought a little bit more kindness in the world along the way. Let's talk about some of the other impact you made. This year, more than 67,000 students from 55 countries and all 50 states participated in the challenge. Together, you all made over 112,000 awards and helped raise $1 million to impact students in incredible programs all around the world. The funding you helped raise went to amazing organizations like Build, Creative Reaction Lab, Education Leaders of Color, or EDLOC, Peace First, Donors Choose, and Global Nomads Group. We couldn't be more grateful for all of the partners that we've had in this challenge, and especially for each and every one of you, making a difference in your community and making a change. Thank you for joining us for the show, and with that, back to you, Natty.
Thank you, Leonetta. Changemakers, y'all give Leonetta some snaps. Leonetta, the pillow says it all. You make it happen. I see you. I see you. Okay, now it's time for us to do some special shout outs. Everybody loves a special shout out. We got some special teams that we want to highlight and throw some shine on. Biggest team and most art goes to Half Hollow Hills. Half Hollow Hills School District in Dix Hills, New York. Good job. I see you, Half Hollow Hills. I'm all about this. If you know me, I'm all about this. Authenticity Award. The Authenticity Award goes to Bellevue High School UNICEF Club. Bellevue High School in Bellevue, Washington. Now, this one right here, I don't know how you do it, but I love it. The Digital Art Award. Digital Art Award goes to Vista Magnet Middle School, Vista, California. Unique. Are you unique? Unique Materials Award goes to Onward Denmark, Denmark High School, Denmark, Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Yes. Shout out. Snap, snap, snap. Special Project Award. It's got the word special in it, so you know it has to be special. It goes to Summit School, County Collaboration School in Walpole, Massachusetts. Yay! When I first started, when the cameras came on and the lights came on and the action started, my heart was beating fast. It's because I love what I do. But my heart is still beating fast because I am loving this Changemaker Challenge Award ceremony. There were so many submissions, and I am so glad I had nothing to do with that. Thousands and thousands. I know it was thousands and thousands. Thousands of submissions. Can you imagine art from everywhere? Changemaker Challenge Awards from everywhere? Now it's time to highlight just a few of them. Just a few of them. We got 3 young students and we got 2 Educator Awards. Each one of them will win except $1,000. Okay, now it's time to introduce them to you. The first award goes to Haley. Haley is all about advocacy. She has a project, Puzzles to Remember. What does she advocate? Alzheimer's. She has a special place in her heart for this type of work. Haley, y'all give it up for Haley, first award winner.
My name is Haley Richmond and I am 14 years old. I would like to thank Students Rebuild and the Changemaker Challenge for this incredible, generous award. As an Alzheimer's advocate and director of 2 nonprofit organizations, it is my mission to help people who have dementia and their families. In addition to all my volunteer actions, I am planning to use some of these funds to help me with the disparity among Alzheimer's patients. Black and Latino communities are diagnosed with greater frequency, yet have fewer resources. LGBTQ patients often do not have family members to assist them as they age. They need resources and companionship. We help end the marginalization. As my mentor Max Wallach has taught me, If you have the ability to help others, it is your responsibility to do so. Thank you so much, and now let's open this. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Changemaker Challenge.
Thank you, Haley. The second award goes to Adonis. Adonis lives in Seattle, where the Students Rebuild is based. Adonis is all about environmental work, an artist, an advocate, ecologist. Y'all give it up for Adonis.
My name is Adonis Williams. I'd like to first thank Student Rebuild for the generous gift and some words of advice I have to especially young activists. It isn't necessarily a responsibility. You don't have it's not a necessity to be on a national level, to be on a national stage, to be carrying a banner for the entire movement. And in fact and in reality, some of the greatest impact that an individual can have is in their communities and in the small things and just on a smaller scale. And additionally with that, you don't have to attack, or I guess you don't have to approach activism in only speaking, in only public speaking. There's the angle of just making everything you do as green as possible, whatever field you decide to go into, as green as possible, whether that be architecture or your teaching or city infrastructure, any of that. Just doing the best you can and being the best you can in whatever you do. Thank you.
Third student award goes to Inari. Inari advocates for women of color. That is special to my heart. Nominated by Peace First, Inari is all about wellness, and I wrote the word warrior down. Congratulations, Inari. Y'all give it up for Inari.
Hi everyone, I'm Inari, and as you can see, I've just received my Changemaker Challenge Award of $1,000. I'm so thankful for Students Rebuild and their Changemaker Challenge for this recognition and the opportunity to share my work with more people. So for the past couple months, I've been hosting conversations with women of color in my hometown of Springfield, Mass, in the hopes that they share about their experiences with healthcare providers and the long-lasting effects they've had on them. So creating a space for honest storytelling and therapeutic conversation was motivated by my desire to uncover the various ways that people of color, and specifically Black people in America, have been neglected and killed systematically for centuries, while also exploring the intersectionality of being a woman and a minority in the US. So to be someone who recognizes an injustice, in this case health inequity, and creates in an effort to combat it, is real change making to me. And if I could tell my younger self that it's possible to do this change making work without a degree or a career dedicated to it, I would in a heartbeat. It's never too early to act on a big idea, and to be someone who exemplifies that is really empowering to me. So I'm super thankful for the recognition that this project has received, and I'm so excited to see all the other amazing projects that have received this award today. So thank you so much.
Well deserved. Speaking of well deserved, it's time to talk about these educators. Where would we be? Where would all of us be? Where would any of us be without educators? To all the educators tuning in, to all the educators that serve the youth, thank you. True change makers. Heart is beating fast. The first Educator Award goes to a person who teaches where he grew up. All about Donors Choose. Matter of fact, both educators were nominated by Donors Choose. Both educators get $1,000. You can use that $1,000 for your classroom or share it with another classroom. Now, Andy, that's his name, teaches where he grew up. Into Star Wars. Got a list of accolades this long. Y'all give it up for Andy.
It is an honor to receive this incredible award, and I would like to thank Students Rebuild and the Changemaker Challenge. I must admit, it is super cool to be a recipient of this award and to receive one of these big checks. I could definitely get used to getting more of these, and you can bet that this is going back into my community to make more impact and changes. I would also like to thank DonorsChoose.org for nominating me for this award. DonorsChoose.org has given me the platform and opportunity to become a change maker in the community and greatly impact the students and families that I love to work with and for. A change maker is someone who sees something that can be improved and then sets out to make that change happen. It can be something as simple as picking up litter and tossing it into a waste bin. Anyone can be a change maker, and it's never too late to start. And if you're looking to start, do something small and build on it. As a teacher who works in the same community I grew up in, it is super important for me to make a difference in the lives of my students. I quickly realized that making a difference goes beyond what happens in my classroom. The saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And to me, that means helping, supporting, and working with the greater community is essential to teaching our students and becoming a teacher that makes a difference in their lives. I would like to dedicate this award to the Active Learning Elementary School, and in particular, the past, present, and future students of Pre-K 108. This is for you, and it's because of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. The next Educator Award, nominated by Donors Choose, teacher, serving a purpose. Eye on the principal prize, and I know without a doubt, Jamel, that you are already on your way. Y'all give it up for the second Educator Award. It goes to Jamel.
Thank you to Students Rebuild, the Changemaker Challenge, and Donors Choose for allowing me to be a recipient of this amazing $1,000 check. As I think about a changemaker is a person who uses their resources to make an impact in their community. I am a changemaker, a 6th grade special education teacher, and I use Donors Choose to meet the needs of my students well beyond the classroom. And with this check of $1,000, I am going to be able to continue to do that work. As we think about COVID-19 and the pandemic, it has led many of our families without jobs, so I'm going to continue to provide care packages to support my students and their families well beyond the classroom. I dedicate this $1,000 to my mentoring group, which is called the Homes Experience, and we're going to continue to do great work within our community. Again, thank you to Donors Choose, Student Rebuild, and the Changemaker Challenge.
Wow, Haley, Adonis, Inari, Jamel, Andy, y'all got $1,000. 2021 Changemaker Challenge Awards is just handing out money. Congratulations, you deserve it. And shout out to the Bezos Family Foundation. Oh my word, Anyway, we got a special Changemaker here with us today. Y'all are in for a treat. This person, I was joking backstage with this person, talking about, this person is famous. Started getting nervous, my heart was beating. You can Google this person. I mean, like, Google. Who is Hannah Testa? That's who we got. You can do like I do. Follow Hannah on IG. Hannah is everywhere, but so glad to have you here with us today. Y'all, please give it up. Snap's Changemaker Challenge Award Ceremony. We got Hannah Testa. Come in here, Hannah. Where are you?
Hello.
Hey, I am loving this look.
Thank you.
I am so happy to be here with you. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm so happy to be here too.
This is an amazing event. Now, I don't want to keep talking and bragging. I want to use up every possible second I have with you, Hannah. So, we got some questions.
Alrighty.
Okay, first, who is Hannah? Who is Hannah Testa? This is your time, Hannah. Don't be humble. I need you to brag on yourself. We have the Changemaker Challenge Awards. It's time to brag on yourself. Talk to us, Hannah.
All right. Well, my name is Hannah Testa, as you heard, and I'm an 18-year-old environmental activist from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the founder of the nonprofit organization called Hannah for Change, which has a mission to help educate, collaborate, and advocate on environmental issues, as well as empowering and educating young people to speak up on the issues they care about. I'm an international speaker. I recently have a TEDx talk on youth activism. I'm also involved in policy, whether locally, statewide, or federally. I helped introduce the Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act last year, which was just reintroduced. So make sure to reach out to your representatives to support that federal bill in the US. And I also published a book called Taking on the Plastics Crisis.
Okay. And you said all of that with a smile, and I'm sitting here shook. Tell me about this book. You said, what was the title of the book?
It's called Taking on the Plastic Crisis. And essentially, it's a mini handbook about the main issue of plastic pollution. I talk a little bit about my journey, how I got involved in environmental activism and specifically plastic pollution. And I talk more in depth about the issue, why it's so prevalent, and why we should care about our oceans, even though I live hundreds of miles away from the nearest coastline, and how the ocean impacts us every day of our lives. But we're talking about why plastic pollution is having such a huge impact, not just on the ocean ecosystem, but how it's impacting our own health and how we can be a part of the solution. And I talk about how people can make changes in their daily life. And I also share stories of other young people and their successes that they've had in regarding plastic pollution.
Wow. You just said something that made me want to know a little bit more. Now, you said you're 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
You're wise beyond your years, author, speaker, all of these things. But you mentioned other young people. Is there a story or like a little snippet of something that maybe a young person that has influenced you, or that you remember at an event, or something?
Oh, there's so many, and that's one of the favorite things that I love doing, is working with young people, whether it's people wanting to first start out or people that have already developed their own campaigns and becoming friends and family almost. So thinking of just one is hard. But I'd probably say there was one girl in my own community when I first started speaking here, and she listened to one of my talks and she really found her passion. And so she started public speaking and focusing more on kids getting involved in STEM. And so she started going to schools and doing little science projects with the kids and getting them involved in different STEM projects and really getting them interested and excited for certain topics that otherwise they wouldn't be excited for. So seeing how well she's been able to succeed in my own community as well, and knowing that it just started from when I think I was around 10 years old, and I was still young, and just working in my own community, seeing that even at that early age, she felt touched and inspired, empowered to do things here where I live, really helped motivate me to keep going, knowing that my message is being heard and people are listening.
Wow, I love that. I'm getting this little water and spark in my eyes. You said, I'm being heard and people are listening. That makes all the difference. But the way that you talked about this young star, your eyes lit up. Your smile got bigger. I can tell that you love what you do and you have a passion for it. Now let's rewind the tape a little bit. Did I hear you say 10 years old? When you were 10 years old, you did something?
Yes, so I first started when I was 10 years old. So 8 years ago is when I first really got involved in activism. Even before I really knew what activism was, I was really just following my passion and my love for animals and our planet. And once I started learning how the animals that I love were becoming extinct due to humans, I knew I had to do something. So I was able to find resources online, like any 10-year-old would go online and find other organizations and seeing the projects and campaigns they were working on and seeing how I could really chip in and get started. And that's how my journey really started, going in my community, educating people on these issues, working on different campaigns, and that's how Hannah for Change started.
Hannah for Change. I am loving these Hannah vibes. Speak on this Hannah for Change. Where can we find out more information?
Of course. Well, you can go to hannahforchange.org to see the main website and learn more about my projects and also my past projects. And then also on some social media platforms is Hannah for Change as well. And it's the digit 4.
The digit 4. Okay, Hannah for Change. Got it. I already follow you on IG, but I'm going to keep Googling and searching. Can't get enough of Hannah and these Hannah vibes. Hannah, before you leave the 2021 Changemaker Challenge Awards, I want you to think about this. What advice would you give a young change maker?
How much time do you have? I could talk
all day.
I know,
right?
But I would say probably the first place to start is to find your why. And everybody's why is going to be different. And that's really your purpose and reasoning for getting started and taking that first step. For me, my why is that I want to live on a planet that doesn't need protecting anymore. That can resonate with some people. Otherwise, other people may have different whys. But being able to have a message and something that can motivate you to keep going when you face obstacles or challenges and really help you persevere, that's how you get started. That's how you get that drive and motivation to keep going. So it's so important to have that strong foundation before you move forward. So find your why, and then from there, educate yourself more on the issue, why it really touches you, how you can be a part of the solution, and then go out in your community, advocate for change, and that can come in so many different forms. And the best thing is to use the resources you already have, whether that's tapping into social media or going online or using natural talents you already have. For me, I'm more of a public speaker. That's not for everybody. And so use the talents that you already have and really capitalize on that so you can put your best foot forward in this activism.
Hannah, I forgot where I was. I was listening to every word that you said. I was like, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm at the Changemaker Challenge Awards. Hannah 4, digit 4, change. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell all the change makers, bye-bye, y'all wave bye-bye to Hannah. Thank you. Hannah 4 change. Some more Changemaker videos for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Iran Humda. I'm 17 years old. I want to honor my changemaker called Hebra. Hebra is a learning coach at Kepler University. I like the way he helps his refugee students. Again, he used to help me in my studies.
I'd like to tell you about the person I have chosen as my change maker. She is my mom. She's a friend, she's a mentor, a caregiver, and all-around good person. I know of many times where she has administered and taken care of sick people, whether they were family members or not. She has opened her heart and doors to some of her friends, whether they need just a listening ear or somewhere to stay for some time. She also has a service that assists parents dealing with legal issues regarding kids. So that is my change maker, and thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Muad Al-Najjar. I am 18 years old. I am recording this video to thank my change maker Abdul Karim Hassan. He is a football player from Qatar. He inspired me to play football game. He actually encouraged me through his counseling, giving to the football game, to his team, and his love and respect toward his fans. He taught me how the real player must be, and thanks to him now I do believe that football is not a game, it's alive. Because of him I will keep learning to be a talented player, and one day I will be like him. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Noëlla Shab. I am from Morocco. Today I'm making this video to talk about a person who inspires me every day, Michelle Obama. And we all know her as an amazing activist and change maker. She is a lawyer, writer, and the wife of the former US President Barack Obama. She was the First Lady of the United States from 2009 to 2017. She focused her attention on social issues such as poverty and education. She engaged with many organizations and leadership training programs to help young adults to develop their skills for future careers in the public sector. Michelle also addressed the topic of protecting women from sexual harassment, and as the First Lady of the United States, she focused on issues such as support of military families and helping working women balance careers and family and encouraging national service. So I can say big thank you, Michelle Obama, for your works and your efforts. And also I thank Sarah the Table for this opportunity. Hope you enjoy watching the video.
Were absolutely amazing. And shout out to Global Nomads Group for curating that submission process, taking videos from students and young people all over the world. That is some inspiring work. Thank you for that. Speaking of inspiring work and all over the world, one of our student awardees is here with us, but in a different capacity. Adonis. Y'all remember Adonis? Adonis is here with his brother, Aji, with a special gift for you. Y'all give it up for them. Snaps, claps, good energy. Adonis and Aji, are you ready?
Thanks, Natty. I'm Adonis.
And I'm Aji.
And this is our song, Danger.
We wrote the song about 6 years ago when Shell was coming to drill the Arctic and they were using Seattle's ports as a staging platform.
We also sang it at a number of other rallies and events.
And we'd like to perform the song for you today.
It's a dark thought, it's a vile plot, it's a shadow in the corner of your mind. It's that oil that controls you to make you dig these holes and search for the happiness which you just can't find. It's a danger, danger up ahead. It's a danger, it's not in our heads. It's a danger, danger up ahead. It's a danger up ahead. A danger, danger up ahead. There's a danger we might end up dead. Danger, danger up ahead. Danger up ahead. Fracking oil out the ground. You're killing everything around. Turn the grass to black and brown. There's a danger up ahead. Building pipelines across the land to spill all of those black tar sands. It truly is a vile plan. There's a danger up ahead. I've choked and hacked and coughed for days, staring at this smoky haze. Wildfires, a forest raised. There's a danger up ahead. A funeral pyre and offering built up to your corporate dream. The ending of the world it seems. There's a danger up ahead. Oh, danger, danger up ahead. There's a danger we might end up dead. Danger, danger up ahead. Danger up ahead. It's science, it's not alchemy. Carbon poured into our seas, of acid acting viciously. A danger up ahead. Plastics covering our shorelines. It's urgent, it is far past time. Your actions have destroyed our lives. There's a danger up ahead. There's a danger, danger up ahead.
Adonis and Aji, whatever is next for you, we got you. Love the musical gifts and talents that you possess. Y'all give it up for Adonis and Aji. Changemaker Challenge Awards. It's almost time to go. I know, I can't believe it. Can you believe it? So much beauty, art, creativity, inspiration. Changemaker Challenge Awards. There is nothing like this. I have never seen anything like this. And thank you for letting me be a part of it. It is very important to say thank you. It is very important to express gratitude. And right now, gratitude just doesn't seem like the adequate word. None of us would be here without the generosity of the Bezos Family Foundation. Thank you for being the true change makers that you are. From the bottom of our hearts to yours, we thank you. Now, this whole thing is not just a one-person thing, like a one-student thing, or a one-educator thing, or a one-family thing. It's bigger than that. That's what it means to be a change maker. Change makers have partners, and we want to thank our partners too. Thank you, Build. Thank you, Creative Reaction Lab. Thank you, Education Leaders of Color, or as Leonetta said, EdLock. Thank you, Donors Choose. Not only did you nominate those two educators, but you are doing this change-making work every day. So thank you. Peace first. The name says it all. Peace first. Thank you. Global Nomads Group, thank you. To all of the partners, thank you for putting in everything it takes to build change, to create change, to advocate for the youth. This is not the end. It's the end of the award ceremony, but it's not the end of art. It is not the end of beauty. It is not the end of being a change maker. Go out there. Go out there, keep impacting your communities. Keep being the advocates. Keep being the creatives. Keep being innovative. Keep changing the communities, the classrooms, your lives. You are making an impact on the world. It's evident. Keep going. All of you, educators, teachers, partners, keep going. You got it? Pinky promise? You're gonna keep going, Changemakers? That's the true challenge. I believe in you. It is possible. Anything is possible. Speaking of possible, it's time for me to get to the impossible out there. I can't wait to see you in person. Adios, adieu, bye-bye, au revoir. Keep going! Changemaker Challenge Awards!